Good evening. Welcome to Scholarship Night. My name is Dave Recklitz. I'm the president of the Menomonee Falls Scholarship and Educational Foundation Board. At this time, I would like to introduce you to the other members of our board that helped make this night happen. Those of you who are present, please stand up to be recognized. Shannon Dietrich, Kent Eliason, Michael Ellis, Beth Greshik, Kathy Hazard, Julie Kanish, Ed Schlumpf, Faith Vanderhorst, Principal Bob Vitale, Kim Wick, Cody Walters, Richard Woozencraft, and last but not least, Lynn Zindel. I would like to personally take a moment to recognize Lynn Zindel, Kathy Hazard, and Mr. Vitale for all the work they have put together putting this program for the seniors tonight. This would certainly not be taking place without your efforts, so thank you. We understand that tonight is a night for celebration. However, we would also like to acknowledge the tragedy and loss of life as a result of the recent school shooting in Texas. Let us keep the families of those teachers and students who lost their lives in our thoughts this evening. Also, we would like to acknowledge the passing of one of our own, Harry Stetzel. Mr. Stetzel was a huge supporter and friend of this foundation for many years and dedicated countless hours of his time and energy for the benefit of the students of Menomonee Falls High School. I had the privilege of getting to know Harry over the years, and he was a good friend of mine and for my family. We ask that you now please keep his family in your thoughts as well as we observe a moment of silence for both those families in Texas and for the Stetzel family as well. Thank you. The Menomonee Falls Scholarship and Educational Foundation was started in 1989 and has been giving out scholarships to seniors ever since. This year, the foundation will be awarding $60,000 in scholarships to deserving seniors. That is a total of 60 students who will each be receiving $1,000 in scholarships. We are happy to host this program every year, along with the donors from families, organizations, churches, and local businesses. Each donor will be announced throughout the evening. We ask that you come up to the stage, introduce yourselves, and present their scholarship to the chosen student. We thank you for joining us this evening and celebrating these seniors and recognizing their accomplishments. Thank you.
When the Scholarship Foundation first started, there was a group of us that got together to hand out a $1,000 scholarship. And there was also a scholarship that was in a trust that could not be given by the bank, so it had to be given by a community group. And Dick Woozencraft was kind enough to give me a call and say, let's get a group together and find a way to give scholarships. From 1989, that grew to what it is today, and we've become the entire clearinghouse for all scholarships in our community, which is very unusual. And when we go and speak with other communities, everyone is amazed at what we are able to do collectively. So just a little background that each and every one of these organizations takes their applications and reads through those. I'm sure your students all told you about everything they had to put together in order to put one in every box came into the gym. All those boxes get lined up. Every organization comes in, takes their batch, and they read through them. They choose them. They tell us who they're going to choose. Some of them will put a restriction on as to how much money you're allowed. They sometimes like to pass it on to maybe their second alternate, third alternate. Others just say, no, we want our specific choice. So again, we are just the group that pulls it together and culminates with this evening. In your programs, you'll note that you don't have any names, and that's because it is all about surprise. And so when you leave, you may pick up a program that has your students' names in the program for your keepsake. In that program, there's also notables. There's a page of notables. We ask students to, we understand that tonight's all about the community scholarships, and we want to thank all of our donors and families. But a lot of these students have received scholarships from other schools, their churches, their parents' jobs. And so we'd like to recognize them for that. But we have a deadline in printing the program, so we apologize to those that we weren't able to get in tonight, but I just wanted to say congratulations to everybody who's still being awarded things that we may not have put in the program tonight. And lastly, students, all of these families and donors have put a lot of work into raising money, and I'm sorry for my back to all you. They're honoring you tonight, so please honor them after this by sending out thank you notes. Just takes a little bit to put some thank you notes together and thank them for their time and efforts. So let's get on with the program. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Bobby Johnson and I am one of the school counselors here at the high school, and I have the privilege of presenting multiple scholarships this evening. To get us started, I am going to ask Sia Mahajan to please come forward. Sia has been selected as the 2022 Herb Cole Educational Foundation Excellence Scholarship recipient. Sia was chosen to receive this $10,000 award because of her student leadership, citizenship, school and community involvement, and academic achievement. On behalf of the Herb Cole Educational Foundation and program co-sponsors, we are delighted to recognize your outstanding accomplishments. Congratulations, Sia. So I'm going to have Sia stay up here. So Menomonee Falls High School is proud to announce that we have one National Merit finalist this year. This status is based on the student's PSAT score. From the 1.5 million juniors who take the PSAT in the fall of their junior year, only 16,000 go on to qualify as semifinalists, and eventually only 8,000 receive finalist recognition and a scholarship. Our 2022 National Merit finalist is Sia Mahajan.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Mrs. Tom. I'm also one of the school counselors here at the high school. Just want to say quickly that the class of 2022 is a phenomenal group of people, and on behalf of all the school counselors, we're incredibly proud of them. We're going to miss them very much. But with that being said, I get to announce the Academic Excellence Scholarship. The Academic Excellence Scholarships are awarded by the state of Wisconsin to Wisconsin high school seniors who have the highest GPA in each public and private high school throughout the state of Wisconsin. The number of scholarships each high school is eligible to receive is based on total student enrollment. Scholarship recipients must be enrolled full-time at a participating UW school, Wisconsin Technical College, or independent institution in the state. The value of the scholarship is $2,250 per year for 4 years. For the class of 2022, our Wisconsin Academic Excellence Scholarship recipients are Riley Saplina, Isra Ahmed, and Kate Piotr. Come on up. The other scholarship I'm presenting is the Technical Excellence Scholarship. I'm shorter than this microphone. Let me try to pull it down. It's not going. Oh, there we go. Okay. They are awarded by the state of Wisconsin to Wisconsin high school seniors who have demonstrated the highest level of proficiency in technical education subjects. The scholarships are for use within the Wisconsin Technical College system. The value of the scholarship is $2,250 per year for 6 semesters. So for our class of 2022, the Wisconsin Technical Excellence Scholarship recipients are Ryan Leahy, Jacob Schultz, and Stephen Robbie.
Good evening. My name is Brad Hoffman. I am the principal at Shady Lane, one of our elementary schools here. We are a 4K through 2nd grade school now, but when these guys were going to elementary school, we were a K-5. And so our recipients of our scholarships were students who were there for their full 6 years of elementary school. The students and the staff and the families of Shady Lane are really, really proud to present these scholarships that are coming from funds that were raised through our Cold Cash for College campaign, and hopefully students remember contributing to when they were in elementary school. And it's an exciting award to give out. I know there's a lot of money going out tonight, and this isn't a huge amount, but it's really exciting for us to see our students growing up and going on to amazing things. So, and I was told to keep this quick, so I better get to it. It's a long night of getting money, guys. All right, so our first is Sydney Biofis. Got to get the right ones in order. And then Jonathan Hogstad. And then finally, Kylie Bolello. Congratulations to all of you, and best of luck.
Good evening, I'm Mr. White. I am the principal at Valley View Elementary, and I have the distinct pleasure of introducing 2 5th grade students who will do the presenting on our behalf, one of whom happened to just see a sibling appear on stage. So that was kind of a neat transition. So I will pass the microphone over to our 2 5th graders.
Good evening, Menomonee Falls seniors, families, and facility. Our names are Charlotte DeVolkenair and
Micah Bilal.
We are currently 5th grade students at Valley View Elementary. Tonight, we are here to recognize 3 former Valley View students, and we are proud to help present them with each a $600 scholarship. This money was generously raised by Valley View students and families. This past winter, teachers and students from Valley View participated in Cold Hard Cash. Grade levels competed for this wonderful cause by participating in theme days, bringing in loose change and money that would go towards these scholarships. Like years past, Mr. Trice's class raised the most money, as they do basically every year. A committee of teachers and staff members had the difficult task of reading and scoring these applications. There were many deserving students, but throughout the process, they determined the final 3. Up to this point, the winners have been held in secret, but we are here to recognize the following.
Our first Valley View Alumni Scholarship recipient is an extremely involved and highly motivated student and student athlete. She was a 4-year cross-country and track athlete, active in Future Business Leaders of America, Math Club, Ultimate Frisbee Club, part of the National Business and Spanish Honor Societies. She received a varsity academic letter and has been on the honor roll all 4 years and is an AP scholar. While achieving all this, she also found time to volunteer at St. Matthew's Lutheran Church, the Hunger Task Force, the Milwaukee Lakefront Marathon, and work at Bank of Flowers. She hopes to study business at either UW-Madison or UW-Whitewater. Wherever she chooses, we know Emily Hughes will find success.
Our second recipient has also been a successful driven student and a student athlete. She has been both a tennis and volleyball player. She dances and has won awards for her knowledge and musical ability playing piano. She was very active in the Health Occupation Students of America, the Library Teen Advisory Board and Key Club, serving as vice president this year. She was part of the math club and student council and took part in Distinguished Young Woman program, placing the second alternate. While doing all this, she found time to volunteer at the Milwaukee Soup Kitchen, Butler Food Pantry, and be involved with the exchange program at Costa Rica. She hopes to continue her education at either UW-Madison or Loyola University Chicago for psychology. Congratulations, Paige Lellegard.
Our next winner is a recipient of the Caden Deal Scholarship. Caden Deal was a Valley View student who unexpectedly passed away. This graduation class is full of his friends and classmates. This recipient is a founding member of the Kindness for Caden organization. These students hope to spread kindness in their everyday lives in Caden's memory. This scholarship recipient is also motivated and successful as both a student and student athlete. He has been a soccer and golf player all 4 years. He has been involved in Future Business Leaders of America, volunteered his time at St. James Church and the Urban Economic Development Association. He has spent time working as both a youth soccer and golf coach. He hopes to pursue mechanical engineering at either UW-Madison or Purdue University. Congratulations, Nolan Thompson.
Good evening. My name is Tina Posnanski, and I am the Ben Franklin principal. We are here to present 4 $500 scholarship awards to 4 former Ben Franklin students. We chose our recipients for more than their grades in school. Our PI, Partners in Education, looked at their community service, extracurricular activities, and work experiences. They were also judged for the quality of their essays they wrote about their years at Ben Franklin. As our namesake, Ben Franklin said, "An investment in knowledge pays the best interest." We hope these winners will invest this scholarship money in gaining more knowledge in college. Congratulations to our winners, Marissa Greshik, Lily Peets, Jessica Hanrahan, and Kate Piotr.
Good evening. I'm Scott Walter, the principal at Riverside, and congratulations to all the seniors. We are proud of you, especially you Riversiders. I'm not going to talk for a long time. You probably heard enough about me yapping on announcements every day, so I'll let Ann and Katie steal the show. But just thank you for the event, and congratulations, seniors. We are so proud of you. Just a proud night for us. I can't wait to get home and email staff and just our winners. We are just extremely proud of everybody. So.
Good evening. Our names are Katie McShane
and Anna White.
We are fifth grade leaders at Riverside.
This evening, we are proud to present 6 $500 scholarships to former Riverside students. The money raised for the scholarships come from the entire community.
This year, our Riverside community came through again in a big way for our former Rockets, and we raised a school record, $3,000.
In spring, we had a penny war, and the students brought coins from home as their contribution to this scholarship.
Also in spring, our teachers had a Jeans Day in which they pay to wear jeans, and those donations go to our Riverside alumni.
The community scored many applications in working to determine this year's recipients.
The process is completely anonymous, so it is always a surprise to everyone but Mr. Walter and us until right now.
Our first recipient has been an active high school student by being involved in softball, FBLA, Spanish Honor Society, and completed over 100 service hours. Her favorite memory of Riverside is truly learning what being a trailblazer was in Mr. Maloney's class and sticking with it all these years. She'll be attending UW-Madison or Duke to study medicine. Congratulations to Riley Saplina.
Our second recipient has been active in school by being a part of FBLA, cross country, softball, National Honor Society, and more. She has many fond memories of Riverside, including how a small conversation with a teacher gave her confidence in which all tests going forward. She plans to attend UW-Madison to study accounting. Congratulations to Emily Hansen.
Our third recipient is an active member of National Business Honor Society, president of the Geology Club, Math Club, and baseball manager, just to name a few things. She has many fun memories of Riverside, including all the responsibilities of being a fifth grade leader. She plans to attend either UW-La Crosse or UW-Madison for studying psychology with a minor in criminal justice. Congratulations to Ella Cook.
Our fourth recipient has been active in tennis, soccer, FBLA, and student council. He has many fond memories of Riverside, including coming back to tutor current Riverside students. He plans to attend at UW-Madison to study law. Congratulations to Sahil Shah.
Our fifth recipient has been involved on the tennis team, a link leader, the debate team, and the math club. She has also given back to Riverside by being a volunteer tutor for our students. She plans to attend either UW-La Crosse or UW-Whitewater to study computer science. Congratulations to Shreya Gupta.
Our last recipient has been active being a link leader on the tennis team, math club, and a junior class officer and many more activities. His most fulfilling volunteer activity is working at a camp for kids. He has great memories of Riverside, including learning how to push his comfort zone. He plans to attend Vanderbilt University to major in economics. Congratulations to Gabe Shang.
This is why it's time to retire. So I am not the principal at the North Middle School, at least not that I know of. So these individuals will get you your scholarships, but right now they're MIA. So the North Middle School PTO scholarships go to Marissa Greshik, Kate Piotr, Grace Schneider, and Jacob Schultz.
As a Menomonee Falls North graduate, all the old people are supposed to say yay, okay, and a board member of the Scholarship Foundation, my father established the scholarship in my mother's name to honor her ability to overcome her many illnesses and disabilities through art and music, both of which gave her great joy. From clown school, which I didn't get any of that, Jean, drawing, writing, she had tremendous talent, absolutely creative genes. We've chosen Kylie Kenny to receive our $1,500 scholarship to further her studies in graphic design and illustration. Mom would be very proud of your passion for the arts, the sharing of your talents through volunteerism with students, and we wish you the best of luck.
Good evening. I had the fortune of working with Art Hayek, who was, you have to be pretty old to remember who Art Hayek was, but he was the father of music in Menomonee Falls. And it gives me a great honor to give a scholarship for $1,000 in Art Hayek's name to Samuel Valentine.
The Cindy Graber Memorial Scholarship. Cindy was an outstanding graduate of Menomonee Falls High and passed away early in life, and her family has started this scholarship in her memory. The two recipients are Abby Baker and Kylie Biello. Dr. Catherine Reese Coyle, Respect Life Scholarship. Catherine, a graduate of Menomonee Falls High, has chosen Haley Lechner.
This next scholarship is in the name of Dr. Jack Magnuson, who, not many people know this, but Dr. Magnuson was a high school dropout with a PhD and 2 Purple Hearts in World War II. And he was my mentor. He was a wonderful human being. And I'm very happy to give a scholarship for $1,000 in his name to Braden Steffen.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Kirk Woozencraft, one of the associate principals here at the high school. The next scholarship is the Dr. Terrence Reese Scholarship. Dr. Reese, a local businessman, has contributed this scholarship in his name for $1,000, And this award goes to Abigail Bjork. Dan Cummings Fine Arts Scholarship is the next scholarship. Dan was a former English teacher and a theater teacher, and this scholarship is established by Dan for students interested in fine arts. And the award for $1,000 goes to Kylie Kenny.
Hi, I'm Ruth Ann Petrov, and it is my great pleasure tonight to give the David and Ruth Ann Petrov Public Service Scholarship to a future Badger from a former Badger, which is, yes, I love Wisconsin. Okay, anyway, it's my pleasure to give this $1,000 scholarship to Drew Gershmeyer. On Wisconsin.
Good evening, I'm Jeff Hobnerich, one of the associate principals here. Don A. Schneider's Family Memorial Scholarship. The Schneider family has been a long-time supporter of education. Don was a school board member, and Lolita was a state representative. The family has given a scholarship in the amount of $1,000 to Jacob Schultz.
Good evening. My name is Luke Langer. I am privileged to serve on the coaching staff for Menomonee Falls varsity softball. Don Sutton owned a local barbershop for many years in Menomonee Falls and was an avid fan of the softball program. The annual Don Sutton Memorial Softball Scholarship is given each year in his memory. This year's winner of the Don Sutton Memorial Softball Scholarship in the amount of $1,000 is one of our wonderful senior captains, Sydney Biofis. Sid is a four-time varsity letter winner, two-time varsity captain, and will attend UW-Madison in the fall on a track for pre-med. Congratulations, Sydney.
My name is Mary Schlumpf, and I'm here pinch hitting for my husband Ed, who's, despite being a member of the Menomonee Falls High School Scholarship Foundation, since its inception is unable to be here this evening. After serving young people as a teacher, counselor, and coach for 30 years in the Menomonee Falls School, Ed retired in 1993. When he did, we decided to create a scholarship designed to go to someone who would be attending his alma mater, UW River Falls. While the original award was only for $500, we have continually increased the value to the point where this year's scholarship is worth $2,000. Ironically, this year's winner's sister was granted this award just 4 years ago when she went off to River Falls to study elementary ed, a field in which River Falls has won much national recognition. This year's winner will be enrolling in soil science, another field for which River Falls is nationally known. My husband Ed and I are extremely pleased to grant our 38th Ed Schlumpf Scholarship in the amount of $2,000 to Adam Hurst. This isn't Adam. Adam is sick and his mom will accept the scholarship. While I'm up here, we're going to go just a little bit forward in this. I'm here to present also the Schaller Family Memorial Scholarship. Jim Schaller served as the Menomonee Falls School District, in the Menomonee Falls School District as a science teacher, coach, and guidance counselor for 37 years. In fact, he started the guidance department and was its chairperson from its inception. In 1976, he was named Guidance Counselor of the Year by the Wisconsin Guidance Association. My husband Ed was privileged to have him as his boss and mentor for 20 years. When Jim died, his wife Marilyn and daughters Cynthia and Becky set up this scholarship, and it's given today in his name as well as that of his son Mike, both of whom proudly graduated from the University of Wisconsin-Madison. I am pleased to give this award this year to Eric Arndt.
Hello, I'm Brian Highmark. I'm Director of Athletics and Activities here at the high school, and I'm here to present the Gail A. Dougherty Accounting and Business Scholarship. Gail is a resident of Menomonee Falls and a CPA. In her passing, the foundation has received an amount for a scholarship for the next 4 years. Each student will receive $2,500 a year for 2 years to pursue careers in accounting or business. This year's winners are Jonathan Kanich, Kate Piotr, Elijah Sass, Megan Todd, and Stephen Vesci.
Good evening. My name is Cheryl Sikora, and I appreciate the opportunity to present this award tonight in honor of my mom, Gail Sikora. She was very passionate about cooking and baking and the whole experience that her guests would have, and she was recognized for her culinary abilities. It was something that came very naturally to her, and it sounds like it does to this year's recipient, Grace Schneider.
Hello again, Bobby Johnson, school counselor. With me this time, I have Bob Turns, one of our teachers here at the high school. We are presenting the Glen R. Davis Memorial Scholarship, which is presented to a senior who has demonstrated perseverance and great potential for future success. This award is for $3,000, and our 2022 Glen Davis Memorial Scholarship winner is McKenna Howard.
Hi everyone, my name is Marissa Greco, and this is my grandfather, Joe Greco. We are honored to be here tonight. The scholarships we are presenting are near and dear to our family. They are in memory of my grandma Sheila, and they celebrate you, our community's future leaders and difference makers. We celebrate you and your dedication to school, your futures, and your families. We recognize you as difference makers because of your hard work. We cannot wait to see what the future holds for each one of you. On behalf of my family, we are pleased to honor the following students. Receiving the Sheila Greco Scholarship, Zaquel Coleman, receiving the Greco Family Scholarship, Riley Saplina, and receiving the Pat and Joe Greco Family Scholarship, Braden Rigstad. It is also my pleasure to recognize the following Quest graduates continuing their education. My parents, Joe, Pat, and I look forward to celebrating with you on June 3rd. Tatiana Blunt, Hunter Henson, Julianne Klaas, Camry Dumas Pfeiffer, and Amaya Harrell. Thank you for having us, and we are proud to support you as you embark on this next chapter. Congratulations.
This piece of paper says, "Hello, my name is Angie Nelson," but that's when I thought I was going to delegate this speech. So this is my lovely wife, Angie. We're here to award the Karen J. Nelson Scholarship. My mom is Karen Nelson. She served on the school board for 17 years, the majority of which as president. This is also the point in the speech when my mom usually waves at me from the audience and says, "Remind them that I'm still alive and kicking." So I shall do that, and you will all report that I faithfully reported that. We give this award annually to recognize the student, like the award's namesake, has demonstrated a dedication to volunteerism and leadership in the school and the community at large. There was, as always, an excellent group of applicants this year. This is a tribute to the students and their parents, teachers, and coaches. In this regard, I'd like to take a moment to extend a special thank you to Bob Vitale. We feel very fortunate for Ben to have had you as a principal, and we wish you the very best in retirement. And I'd be remiss if I didn't also add that there's a number of other individuals who will soon be pursuing some new opportunities. And I want to thank you all for your assistance and support in the past few years. We wish you future success as well. Thank you. Again, to all those who contributed to turning out this excellent graduating class and to the graduating seniors, congratulations. I'm pleased to give this year's $1,500 Karen Nelson Award to Emily Hughes.
We have an envelope for you. You forgot it. He's going to go get it. He just forgot the envelope. He'll be right back.
We've done this award for like 17 years and I've never forgotten the envelope. Congratulations.
Good evening. My name is Joshua, and this is my lovely wife, Michelle. Kindness for Caden is a nonprofit that we started in memory of our son, Caden, after he died unexpectedly from viral myocarditis on July 5th of 2014, shortly after completing the 4th grade at Valley View Elementary. We are extremely excited to be here with Caden's graduating class tonight. I'd like to start by giving a huge shout out to our Valley View alumni, and we are incredibly thankful for all the support that we've gotten over the years. It's truly been a joy to watch you guys grow up and to become the young men and women that you are today. We're honored to have the opportunity to read your scholarship applications, and we're blown away by what you've already accomplished. Many of you have already been faced with some very difficult challenges, and I want to thank you for your willingness to share those stories with us. You have shown incredible resilience, and I want to encourage you to keep bouncing back against the adversities that you'll be faced with throughout your adult lives. 3 things that we've used to build our resilience is prayer, stewardship, look it up and check that out, definitions of that, and spending time outside being active. And finally, if you ever need anything for any reason, feel free to reach out and we'll be there, seriously. We won't bail you out, but we will sit with you. We'll sit with you so you know you're not alone. With that, we'd like to award 8 $500 scholarships, starting with Faith Holland. Drew Greshmer. George Wasif. Kylie Biello. Zaquel Coleman. Oh, and Gage, Braden, and Nolan.
At this time. The Lila Draper Burton Scholarship was established as a bequest from Lila Draper Burton, a Waukesha County resident, indicating her faith in the young people of Waukesha County and her belief in the value of education. This scholarship is awarded to graduating seniors in Waukesha County based on achievement, character, and citizenship. The scholarship typically amounts to $1,200 per year for 4 years. This year, we are very lucky to have 2 deserving recipients. Congratulations to Isra Ahmed and Mariel Hood.
The next scholarship is the Lynn E. Zindel Business Scholarship to a student who's attending Whitewater. Mrs. Zindel was a business teacher in Menomonee Falls for many years and head of the business department and a forever advocate of this school. This program would not happen tonight without Mrs. Zindel. Would you please thank her and wave Lynn? Lynn's scholarship will go to Kylie Biello.
As I understand it, the Magnus and Betty Randar Scholarship would normally be presented by the couple, and they were unable to be here tonight. It's my pleasure to award the following 4 recipients of their $3,000 each scholarship. Peter Bachman. Aiden Kilborn. Braden Reichstad. And Ariana Revelinsky.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Tia Hebring, and I'm here with my grandma Carol Hebring, my aunt Lynn, my dad Ron, my brother Ronnie, and my best friend Madeline Labat. Maddie and I were both 2019 grads of Menomonee Falls High School and will be seniors at UW-Madison this upcoming fall. Although chemistry, calculus, and competing for scholarships through this foundation gave me a run for my money in high school, the biggest obstacle I faced in high school occurred during my sophomore year. On March 28, 2017, my Aunt Mary died from cancer. Mary taught me how far kindness and compassion can take you, and I continue to track through life following her lead. Maddie and I also serve on the executive board of Alpha Phi Omega at UW-Madison, which is a co-ed service fraternity, and our chapter has graciously funded this scholarship in memory of my Aunt Mary Hebring, under the core principles of leadership, fellowship, and service. Among all the incredible applicants and talented students that we read the applications through a week before our finals, we have selected 2 people Mary would have enjoyed meeting.
The first is Zaquel Coleman.
And Nolan Thompson.
Hello, my name is Dominic Carini, and I'm representing my family in presenting the Mike Carini Scholarship Fund, a scholarship in memory of my brother and Menomonee Falls alumni, Mike Carini. This scholarship is awarded to a student who plans to attend the University of Wisconsin-La Crosse and are known for their ambition, kindness, and compassion for others. With that being said, we are pleased to present this $1,000 scholarship to Braden Rosenow.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Jordan Lemieux, and with me tonight is Nicole Heitmann. We're really excited to be here to present the Pat Heitmann Scholarships. On June 4th, 2017, the Menomonee Falls community lost a dear friend in Pat Heitmann. Pat was a Menomonee Falls grad and believed in hard work and having pride in your high school. To keep Pat's memory alive, my parents Tracy and Jeff established the Pat Heitmann Scholarship Fund in 2017. We held our 5th annual bag/cornhole tournament last August. Along with the tournament, we had raffle prizes, a live auction, food, drinks, and music. The support we received again this year from the Menomonee Falls community was truly, truly amazing. We have been able to give out $58,000 in scholarships in the past 4 years. And after tonight's scholarships, we'll be able to hit the $70,000 mark for scholarships given out. We had 89 senior students apply for these scholarships, so you can only imagine how tough it was to only select 10. Now here's Nicole Heitmann to read off the recipients of this year's scholarships. And if you guys could just line up along the stage with your big checks, that'd be awesome.
The first recipient is Andre Akra. Adam Beck. Sydney Bilefus. Olivia Conroy. Drew Gersmeyer. Emily Hansen. Jonathan Hogstad. Ella Cook, Braden Rosenow, and Nolan Thompson.
Sorry, one second. Okay. So in addition to the 10 scholarships we awarded tonight, the Pat Heitmann Scholarship Fund would also like to give out 2 scholarships to this year's winners of the Milt Blake Award. The Milt Blake Award, named after former MFHS athletic director, is awarded annually to the outstanding male and female senior athlete, as selected by the coaches. This award was first awarded in 1975. To be eligible, the athletes must have participated in more than one sport and must have represented the athletic program in an exemplary manner through citizenship, sportsmanship, and scholarship. This award is not necessarily for the best athlete, but the person who best embodies what high school athletics is all about. Pat loved playing baseball and football for Menomonee Falls High School and thought the recipients of this award were well deserving of some type of scholarship. So we are proud to announce that Evan Redding and Haley Konitz will receive a $1,000 scholarship for the Milt Blake this year. Thank you. Thanks, guys. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Paul Lesla, and I'm here to present another scholarship award. But there's, a little bit of a quiz. When you hear the names like the Gecko, Flo, Mayhem, Liberty Bibberty, what do you think of? Insurance, right? So I represent R&R Insurance. We lost one of our partners many years ago before we acquired AIS Insurance, Tony Stair. And this is a Tony Stair Memorial Award. So when we chose this, the insurance world, we actually do the insurance work for the school district. We do the safety, loss control consulting. But behind the scenes, there's a lot more work. And one of those things is being an actuary. So this person that we chose is, I think, either between Drake or UW-Milwaukee and is going into actuarial science, which is a really difficult degree. So this year, I want to award this to Nathan Kajawa.
Hi, my name is David Sella, and I graduated in 2004. My brother Anton Sella graduated in 2002. The next award is the Raymond Sella Memorial Scholarship. It's an award to one student who saw value in the technical educational program offered at Menomonee Falls High School and plans to utilize it in their future career, and it's for Wesley Curtis.
Hi. Hello, everybody. Good evening. I am Lynette Burling. And before we get started, on behalf of my family, which is, Janelle, Eric, and Michael, and their lovely spouses, I would like to congratulate each of our graduates that we are honoring on stage tonight for the dedication and hard work over the course of the past several years, and your honors are very well deserved. Best of luck to each of you as you begin life's next journey. The Ron Burling Memorial Scholarship was created to honor the memory of my husband, Ron, and his passion and dedication for the education of our youth in Menomonee Falls, helping them to achieve their hopes and dreams. Its purpose is to recognize a graduating senior who is seeking a degree in the field of education and has been involved in extracurricular activities throughout their high school years. My husband spent 35 years plus in the classroom and in various extracurricular settings, helping young adults to reach their potential. He spent his retirement years also continuing to work with students as a substitute teacher and coach. Nothing gave Ron, my husband, more satisfaction than seeing individuals exceed in their own expectations and those of others. Tonight's recipient has played on athletic teams throughout high school and has been a member of many, many clubs at school. She will be attending Eau Claire to major in education. So tonight we are honored to name the 2022 recipient of the Ronald Burling Memorial Scholarship to Miss Abigail Baker. Congratulations. Yeah, I only did one page. All right. Thanks, Lynette.
Good evening. My name is Mary Beth Yeager, and I am here with my brother, Brian Ruel.
Much younger brother?
We are here to present two seniors with the Ruel Family Scholarship. Our family has been active in the Menomonee Falls community since 1960. My three brothers and myself are alumni from Menomonee Falls East High School. This, I had to get East in there. This year, our scholarship awards goes to two students who are pursuing a degree in special education. This profession is very close to my family's hearts. Our oldest brother has special needs. We are forever grateful to those special ed teachers here at East. So, congratulations to the recipient of the Ruel Family Scholarship, Haley Konitz. Please come up. And the second recipient, I understand, is not here this evening, but please, I'm asking her mom to come up. Tanya Shanmasundram, please come up. And I also would like to say thank you to all of the volunteers that have put this together. Their time, talent, and dedication is a true testament to their commitment to these students, so thank you. Congratulations.
Sid Truckenbroad was a lifelong friend of mine who was a coach, math teacher, principal, vice principal, ended up being our HR director, and he was one of my closest friends. We lost him last year. Also, many of you parents and many of the students probably remember the name because he also was an ACT guru that helped countless kids get into college. So it gives me a great deal of honor tonight to give this scholarship for $750 to, in the name of Sid Truckenbroad, to Adam Beck.
The Stoll Family Scholarship Award is presented to a senior who has demonstrated resilience and perseverance during their high school years. The award is for $10,000 over 4 years. The Stoll family is committed to education and have decided to award 2 recipients for their scholarship this year, each for $10,000. Congratulations to Tatiana Blunt, and Zequel Coleman.
I'm Stephen Tietz on behalf of the Tietz Family Scholarship, representing my big sister, Robin Turtenwald, my little brother, Zach Tietz. Lou and Alice Tietz were old school conservatives. They grew up working poor in the rural Germantown area, but if they thought they were poor, they were not. My mom always said, we certainly didn't know it. They worked hard, saved every nickel, but always looked out for the neighbor. Dad, as some people out there might know, was almost everybody's insurance man through the 1960s and through the 80s, with all due apologies to the Hart and Rupnow agencies and AIS. Dad was involved in nearly every charitable organization of the time, and Mom tried her best to keep up, but simply put, he was a force of nature. The YMCA, the Optimist, the Lions Club, Community Memorial, now Aurora, the school district, and so many more organizations benefited from his practical friendship and energy. They were part of a generation that truly believed in community. The phrase that a rising tide lifts all boats. They wanted nothing more than to see people succeed through their own efforts, but were not against giving them a little bit of help. They did not scapegoat people. They valued hard work and loyalty and character, but they also understood that not everybody had the same advantages that they did, and so they looked out to help them, helping their neighbors with their taxes, their lawns, whatever it took to make the community better. And Robin, Zachary, and I benefited greatly from that example, and I like to think we inherited a fair amount of that compassion. Robin certainly did, and was a monumental force of nature for good in this area herself before her MS slowed her down. Her spirit is still engaged with the community and still tries her best to be of influence through her still strong voice. Zach and I are engaged in the community in different ways, but we too share the same values of Lou, Alice, and Robin. Education, hard work, compassion, truth, and the idea that every voice counts, not just the one with the most money or is the loudest. That's why the Tietz Family Scholarship was created. Along these lines, we were amazed at the stories we read and the resumes that were submitted to us. In every line, we saw hard work, effort, and sacrifice, as well as true resourcefulness and enterprise in the sheer struggle just to make headway in these challenging, sometimes sad days. So Robin and Zach and I are proud to honor 13 students. We wish them well, that their dreams do come true, and that their endeavors help forge a better way to not only help themselves, but all of those around them. And just a personal note before I get that, I want to thank Mr. Robert Vitale for being the best quote an aspiring football reporter ever could have. Thanks, man. Congratulations. Honorees are Eric Arndt, Braden Reichstadt, Elijah Sass, okay. Benjamin Barron, Ashley Buckley, McKenna Gagnon. Did I mispronounce that? Did I mispronounce that? I'm sorry. Sharia Gupta. These got mixed up. I'm sorry. You know, I'm sorry. I apologize. I think I've taken these out of order. Somebody has Sharias. I'm sorry. Mitchell, Buckley. I think so. Yeah. Okay, I'm having a good day. You are, I'm sorry. You're great. There you go. And you're. There we go. And Buckley, okay. And somebody else has yours. I'm sorry. And Sheree. Okay. Okay. Olivia Hoffman. And yes, this is. All right. Kylie Rodriguez. Elijah Sachs. Okay. Jacob Schultz. Yeah, I'm making sure. Yep, thank you. Diego Silveira. Thank you. Gage Labat. Congratulations. And yes, this is yours. Jordan Newman. And actually, I found yours. I'll go hide under a rock. I am sorry.
Good evening. I'm Faith Vanderhorst, the recently retired school board president and a member of the Scholarship Foundation. A few years back, my husband and I put together a leadership scholarship for the students. And I want to thank you all that applied. There were 46 very well qualified students, and it was very tough to pick just one. So I am honored this evening to present to one student that has exhibited genuine servant leadership and will probably continue to do so. We are honored to present a $1,000 scholarship to Morgan Becker. And good luck, Mr. Vitale, in your retirement.
Okay, the next scholarship is the William and Doris Dolman Community Service Scholarship, which is sponsored by William Dolman. And that scholarship for $1,000 goes to Hannah Hunsinger.
All right, good evening. My name is Mike Yonk. I'm here to introduce the Yonk Family Engineering Scholarship on behalf of myself, class of 84, Falls East, and my brother Daryl, class of 81. Really excited to be here. Look forward to this every night. It's a fantastic process. The scholarship committee does a fantastic job, and it's a process leading up to this point. The history of this is it's the 10th year for us doing this for 3 reasons. First is to give back to the Menomonee Falls community where I was born and raised, and I raised my family, and to reward a deserving individual. And then lastly, perhaps most importantly, to inspire others to do the same. So the process, we got about 20 or so applications, and we go through them, and we really look at like 5 things. Grades, and these are all smart kids, so that's usually not too much of a deciding factor. Extracurricular activities, volunteerism, need, and the application. And actually, the application is super important because that's what really tells us the story. And I kind of think about in the work world, it's got to be concise, compelling, and just telling the story. So the candidate this year, what struck us about this person was his understanding of leadership and what a leader is, and that a leader is only as good as the people that work for him. Understanding of the importance of diversity and of volunteerism. So the winner of the 10th annual $5,000 Yonk Family Engineering Scholarship is Nolan Thompson.
I can only imagine what my quote was to Teets after that game, but it rattled him pretty good, I guess. Being a man of little words. We are now going to enter the community scholarships, and I have the honor of doing the BMO Harris Bank Scholarship. BMO is a longtime supporter of our scholarship foundation and is awarding a business student with a $1,000 scholarship. And that individual is Renee Mathis.
Good ringtone. I think that's my ringtone, but hopefully it's not my phone. Hi, I'm Christine Yan. I'm the president of the Band Bunch, and we are an organization that is formed to help the band and orchestra, and we raise money for the program in general, as well as scholarships for very deserving students. And so I'm here tonight to recognize 2 students who are very worthy of this. The first is a violinist in our orchestra and percussionist in our band, so she double dips. She plans to attend the University of Wisconsin-Whitewater and will keep music in her life daily. She's an accomplished pianist and composer in addition to her regular performing in the orchestra and band. This is Shreya Gupta. Our other recipient is a flautist in the band. In addition to performing as an ensemble member, she excels in solo and chamber music opportunities and plans to attend the University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee to major in science and minor in music. And that is Olivia Nettie.
Good evening. My name is Joanne Nolde, and I'm here representing Community League of Menomonee Falls. And just so you know, we're a philanthropic organization whose motto is sharing, caring, and fellowship. And it is through our community that we are able to give back to our community through our community affair, which many of you may have attended, Spring Marketplace, and our garden tour, which is coming up in June. And this is how we raise our funds to not only award these scholarships to these wonderful young men and women, but to support many, many charitable organizations in the community. So thank you for supporting us and helping us to give back to our community. Every year, when we go through these applications, it seems more difficult every year to select the candidates to say, okay, who is deserving of this? They're all deserving. These applications are full of information and stories and service to the community and beautiful, beautiful words that make me cry sometimes. And in selecting our recipients, it's a very difficult process that our committee goes through. So, everyone, you know, we appreciate all of you. I wish you all well. And just because this is the way it goes, we have 4 $1,500 scholarships this year. And our recipients are as follows. Marisha Greshik. Emily Hughes. Thank you very much. Good luck. Nolan Schuster. And Caleb Trice. I wish you all well in your futures. You're welcome. Thank you.
Good evening, friends. My name is Jerome Sahabandhu. I'm the senior pastor of the Emmanuel Community United Methodist Church.
And I'm Tara Nguyen. I'm one of the staff members, and I know how to say these names.
Thank you, Tara. I appreciate that. We are here to present scholarships for 12 graduates of this high school tonight on behalf of the Emmanuel Community United Methodist Church Jubilee Scholarship Foundation. Emmanuel Community United Methodist Church here in the Falls celebrated 175 years of service, ministry, and witness in this city. So, in the name of that, we decided to come out to the community and share our gifts and graces with the community, particularly with the students. So we wish all the best to the students who are graduating, and our prayer is what we stand for: peace, justice, truth, and love. Thank you.
Our first recipient is Kylie Bolello. Second recipient, Chloe Bosch. Emerson Burrick. Zaquel Coleman. Shreyab Gupta. Jonathan Hogstad. Chastity Robertson. one of my favorite people, Tui Trin Tran. Caleb Trice. Sharp looking too. George Wassoff. Another familiar name, Gabe Zhang. Callie Young. And Isabel Zdroik. Thanks.
It is my honor to recognize the Engineered Plastics Scholar for this school year. Engineered Plastics is a McLean Fogg company with a location here in Menomonee Falls. This scholarship is valued at a total of $12,000, $3,000 a year for 4 years. The recipient demonstrates academic excellence, quality of leadership, and an entrepreneurial spirit. This year, the recipient of the Engineered Plastics Scholarship is Mariel Hood.
Good evening. What a great night for all of you and your parents. I'm Pam Peterson. I'm with Menomonee Falls Rotary Club. Rotary was established in 1905, the oldest service organization in the world. But tonight, you are represented here by all of the service representatives of all the communities, the people that serve and have brought all this money tonight to serve the community. Thank you for that. These awards are being given because you've all earned it. You've shown your achievement, and your reward is your accomplishment. I am proud to present to Jacob Schultz a Rotary Scholarship for $500. Congratulations.
In the amount of $500, the Focus Credit Union Scholarship goes to Jacob Fields.
Hi, I'm Melissa Asmondy, and I'm the Community Relations Manager at Grace Commons Senior Living. And tonight I'm proud to present a $1,000 scholarship for a student going into the health sciences field. Our generous residents helped raise funds for this scholarship by participating in pie throwing contests and proceeds from a high tea event that we hosted. With pleasure, I'm able to present this scholarship to one of our dedicated care staff members, Izzy Zdroik.
Good evening. My name is Michael Nguyen. I'm with Lincoln Lodge 183 Free and Accepted Masons right here in Menomonee Falls. Freemasons believe in relief, truth, and brotherly love, and we try to help the community as best we can. One of our members, Herb Otto, donated to a scholarship which we continue to help and increase. And this year, Jalen Turner.
is the recipient of $3,000.
Hello, I'm Troy Bonenberger, and this is Paul Lesla, the Menomonee Falls High School Booster Club. And we're fully supported by private donations, Booster Club memberships, and then also the concessions that we sell at all of the athletic events. So, and that's one of the ways that we're able to support the kids. Some of the things that we've done in the last few years, I don't know if you've managed to get out and taking a football game on the turf or the new soccer stadium, and some future projects in supporting swim and also supporting our softball and baseball area, some improvements we're making there. But also we like to, throughout the year, see the students and their clubs, organizations come to us asking us for any of their extra needs. And we can only do that with the support of the families and then, of course, from our students who are volunteering their time and concessions. And it takes a lot of popcorn and hot dogs to build a turf stadium. So these kids or students were all awarded not based on academics, but based on their volunteerism and then also on their activity involvement in the schools. But if you have any questions about how being active and involved in volunteering in school affects your academics, these are some of the top kids averaging a 4.8 GPA, averaging a 12 in class rank, and over 29 in their ACTs. So parents, encourage your younger students to be involved in the Booster Club and other activities. Our first $500 winners are Ben Heibelink,
Should we just mix these up for fun and do that whole thing again where people run around for a while? Would that be a good time?
I was gonna make a comment that Paul has one job. Ben Koss. Haley Lechner. Nolan Schuster. And we have $2,000 awards going to our Student Boosters of the Year, who volunteered a ton of time and were also very active. Dylan Luckman. And Kate Piotr. Thank you.
Good evening. My name is Maggie Hangos, and I am the Student Council Advisor. I'm here to present the Student Council scholarships to our outstanding general and board members for all of their work over the past 4 years. Our first recipient is Mariel Hood. Kira Weaver. Haley Lechner. Shareya Gupta. Sailor Jones. Sia Mahajan. Kate Piotr. And George Wasef.
The winners of this year's Menomonee Falls Junior Phoenix Baseball Scholarship in the amount of $500 each are Evan Faulkner and Tommy Plantier.
Hello, my name is Elizabeth Wolfer, and I'm a member of the Menomonee Falls Junior Phoenix Football and Cheerleading Board, and I'm also in charge of the cheerleading program there. I'm here today to present 2 scholarships to athletes that not only participated in the Junior Phoenix program, but continued to give back to our program even after they became varsity athletes at Menomonee Falls High School. These 2 student athletes represented our youth program and became role models for many future Menomonee Falls football players and cheerleaders in the future by excelling in the classroom, community, during competition, and volunteering their time working with the next generation. Congratulations to this year's winners, Adam Beck and Abby Wick.
Hello, my name is Marin Hortness, and I'm a member of the Kiwanis Club of Menomonee Falls. Tonight it's my honor to present 2 scholarships. First, the Menomonee Falls Kiwanis Vocational Scholarship to a key club member who, similarly to me, joined in middle school and will be continuing as she goes on in life and was able to serve this past year as president. So congratulations to Beth Katzman. And then the second scholarship I'll be presenting tonight is for the Menomonee Falls Kiwanis Key Club Scholarship to another very deserving student who served as the vice president this past year, Paige Lilligard.
The winners of this year's Menomonee Falls Youth Basketball Scholarship in the amount of $500 each are Caden Wilson and Abby Baker.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Jeff Kaus. I'm the president of the Menomonee Falls Youth Wrestling Club. Every year we try to give scholarships to a couple of our seniors who not only came up through the program, but who have also given some time and effort back to the program. For those of you that don't know, youth wrestling in Menomonee Falls is very active. We had about 50 kids this year in our club. That's anywhere from K-5 through 8th grade, though it's primarily those K-5 through 3rd and 4th graders that are in the club. So those are all the kids that are going to work their way through the club, through middle school, and then hopefully on to high school. The 2 recipients tonight, I can go on and on and on. I've known them since they started wrestling, if not before that. They've wrestled since they were 6. They have so many accomplishments. I could stand up here all night and talk about them. They're both conference champions, both 4-year letter winners on the varsity here at the high school, both regional champions. Both of them were multi-time state qualifiers. And for the most part, I think over the years, they were both ranked probably top 10 in their respective weight classes consistently throughout their high school career. So, like I said, I could go on and on. It's been my, I'm so proud to announce these 2 because, like I said, I've watched them wrestle since they started. First recipient is Braden Rosenau. And then the next recipient is Benjamin Kaus.
Good evening. My name is Dan Schwinn. I'm the current president of the Menomonee Falls Optimist Club.
We've been doing this for the students, and I've been part of the club going on 23 years, so I know we've been doing it for a long, long time, and congratulations to all you. Our club's been around in Menomonee Falls since 1973, so we'll be going on 50 years next year. And our club alone donates back to the youth of the community and organizations that deal with our community youth over $60,000 every year. And we're very involved right now. And I'm sure a lot of you know, maybe you don't, but we partner with the village on the second phase of the park project, and we are doing the capital campaign fundraising for that. So we're involved, and we're over halfway there to where we need to be of the $1.1 million that we need to raise for that. So just thought I'd share that with you. So we'd like to present 9 scholarships this evening.
If you please hold your applause, we'll move on. If I just lined everyone up, and we'll hand out the envelopes. We'll see if we can get the names right. Oh, here you go. Okay. So we have Isra Ahmed, Riley Saplina, Marissa Greshik, Lily Peets, Nolan Schuster, Sahil Shah, Caleb Trice, Kira Weaver, and Gabriel Shang. No, you're going to have to.
I'm not going to mess this up.
I know, you're good.
My name is Eric Pelzer. I am the president of the Menomonee Falls School Board. First of all, I just want to congratulate all of our seniors here tonight. Outstanding. We're very proud of all of you. I'm speaking for the entire board. And I also just want to give a shout out to the community of Menomonee Falls. It's the generosity of the members of this community that make a night like this possible, and not just financially, but the time and that they volunteer and dedicate to actually raise the money for these scholarships. So just want to give a shout out to the community. Every year, the Menomonee Falls School Board, each member donates $100 of their own money to give to both of the student school board members. So tonight, I would like to call up Sahil Shah. Congratulations. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Hello, my name is Derek Wolf, and I'm the girls basketball coach here at Menomonee Falls High School. I'm here today on behalf of my 2 childhood best friends and their wives, Mitch and Taylor Starzinski and Andrew and Brittany Kalka. In 2017, after coming to just about every one of our girls basketball games, they reached out and asked if they could create a scholarship to give at the end of the season to one of our players. They wanted to create a scholarship that wasn't just for the best player on the court, but a true student athlete that showed exemplary leadership and represented our basketball program, our school, and Menomonee Falls in a positive way in the classroom, the community, and on the basketball court. Someone that defined what it meant to be part of something greater than themselves. Someone that brought positivity, energy, and a never-give-up attitude each and every day. This year's winner is exactly that. Not only was she an invaluable member of our basketball team, but she demonstrated everything I mentioned above. She was chosen as a captain, was constantly a voice of leadership on our team, and held a job and volunteered at elementary schools during her breaks between school and practice. It is my honor to present this scholarship to Abby Baker.
I'm going to present the Townsend Foundation Scholarship. The Townsend Foundation was created by Kenneth Semin, a Menomonee Falls Elementary principal and his wife Barbara to acknowledge students who have interest in education. $1,000 to each of the 3 recipients. Grace Block. Emerson Birch. And McKenna Gagnon. I'm also here to present the Waterstone Bank Scholarship for $1,000 to Alex Walter.
Hi, my name is Keith Moen, along with my wife Denise. We're here to present 3 $500 scholarships from Wisconsin Test Prep. Many of these students had taken our class here this year in the ACT Prep course. So the 3 winners are Grace Block, Taylor Larson, and Salhil Shah.
Good evening, Menomonee Falls. How are you tonight? Getting tired? I'll try to keep it short, but this is a great occasion I look forward to every year. My name is Don Eisenhower, and I'm be here on behalf of the Young Rembrandt Scholarship. I have been in the Falls for probably close to 30 years, raised 3 kids here. They all went to this high school, and they're all leading outstanding life, successful. They got a great education here and throughout the Falls, so I'm my wife and I are very, very appreciative for all the administrators and the entire community. It's a great community to live in, and you guys, you're all getting a great start. You're all very fortunate, whether you realize it fully or not. This is a great community to be raised in. We got a lot of support. So best of luck to all of you in your endeavors, whatever you're gonna do. Work hard and keep your mind open for opportunities all the time. About 11 years ago, I was part of a downsizing. Hopefully you will never experience this, but you probably will. It never used to happen years ago, but it happens a lot now. Well, it turned out to be one of the best blessings of my life. It was very, very difficult at the time. I never thought I would be part of a downsizing, but it happened, and God blessed me with an incredible opportunity. Thank you. Fortunately, previous to that, my sister had given me this book by Matthew Kelly. It's called Dream Manager. If you get a chance, read it. I'm giving it to the winner tonight. I do every year. This is a 4th annual scholarship. This talks about writing your dreams down. 100 dreams, write them down. If you want them fulfilled, you gotta write them down. They can't just be floating around in your head. What I did before I got laid off, about 2 years before that, one of my dreams, out of my 100 dreams that I wrote down, was to get a job someday where I could work in and around my community where I lived and be in a position to give more back than I ever done before. My previous corporate world job would not allow me to do that. Out of the blue, dropped Young Rembrandts, and 11 years later, I've never been happier since. I teach kids how to draw after school, and it is a pleasure and a blessing to be doing that. We grow creative young minds, and Lord knows we all need to be more creative in the workplace today than we ever have before. Society demands that. You just have to have more creative ability than we did when I was growing up. So that's what I do with Young Rembrandts. I try to get kids to be interested in opportunities to grow their creative ability at a young age. It can be learned, it can be fostered and nurtured. Here is a quote from the winner of this year's scholarship. She said, "I recognize now that I was always meant to express my creativity to people. I will now contribute my innovative thought process to strengthen my impact in science and technology. Young Rembrandts had deepened an understanding for me at a young age. There may be a definite outline, however, I am free to passionately express my creativity within the lines of a project or within the time of a song." So I think you know who you are. I'm not sure where you are. Anyway, so on behalf of Young Rembrandts and the Eisenhower family, I would like to invite Morgan Becker up here. And although it's not exactly, there's a minor typo in the program. It should be $543.21. I think it's $377 off. That's okay. But the reason I did that was because year after year I see these 500, 250,000, and I'm trying to grow creative young minds, people to think differently. So I thought, why do I have to be the same as everybody else? So it was either that or 53051, but I came up with that. So. Morgan, in closing, again, guys, write your dreams down. If I can give you one piece of advice, write them down. Take some time away from all the chaos. Write your dreams down and just follow them, and you'll be amazing how they will be fulfilled over the years. May not be as fast as you want, but stick to it, and they'll be fulfilled. And keep your mind open even through tough times. Work hard at whatever job you get, no matter if you like it or not. Just keep learning at it. Keep your head up and keep your mind open to opportunities along the way. I was 43, something like that, 40-something, when Young Rembrandts, when God blessed me with Young Rembrandts. So, and I never had a really desire to own my own business or work with kids, and I've never been happier. So, good luck.
Okay, hang in there, folks. We're about halfway done. All right, we're now going to be awarding our foundation scholarships. The first one will be our most improved. We have 7 winners this year, so just hold your applause. We'll announce them all here at once. Caleb Gable, Scott McClellan, Andrea Knoll, Devin Orr, Jaden Rendell, Autumn Schneider, and Caden Smith. Okay, the next scholarship is our Career Tech. And there are 4 winners: Eric Arndt, Grace Schneider, Diego Silvera, and June Bang. This next scholarship goes for the Gross Family House Project, and the winner is Caitlin Amon. All right, these next scholarships are for our college scholarships for $1,000 each. What I'm going to do is I'm going to announce 10 of the recipients, then we'll have a round of applause, and we'll go about it that way, okay? All right, first recipient is Andre Akra, Isra Ahmed, Christina Anderson, Sydney Bielfus, Abigail Bosch, Riley Saplina, William Code, Olivia Conroy, Mason Corazari, and Natalie Culver. Okay, our next recipients, Wesley Curtis, Maxwell Davis, Drew Gersmeyer, Marissa Greshik, Shreya Gupta, Jessica Hanrahan, Emily Hansen, Mariel Hood, Emily Hughes, and Haley Konitz. Okay, Crystal Kastenholtz, Julia Krieger, Nathan Kujawa, Haley Lechner, Paige Lilligard, Dylan Luckman, Sia Mahajan, Jack Morrill, Catherine Nguyen, and Lily Peets. Okay, our next group, Elijah Sass, Nolan Schuster, Madeline Siebelik, Sahil Shah, Annika Steinbach-Minot, Anderson Stroh, Emma Stuland, Megan Todd, Caleb Trice, and Stephen Beshi. Okay, and our final group, George Wasif, Kira Weaver, Caden Wilson, Kelsey Wozniak, Gabriel Zhang, Callie Young, and Isabel Zdroik. One final big round of applause for all those students. Congratulations, seniors, on all your accomplishments. Good luck. Parents, families, thank you so much for coming. Be very proud. Thank you.